Hey collective, welcome to angel number 315. We live in the chariot. All right, we back here still, like we never left. All right. I picked up on some energy of someone who is in your energy. So let's just pull a few cards and see what messages we have from them. So here we have, let's move in together. There's a great grandfather on somebody's mother's side that's coming through. We have divorce here, so this could be someone who you got divorced from. Something here about an open relationship. Somebody definitely wants you to unblock them. It says, I have so much regret for losing my chance with you. I bet you they do. And it says, I have unprotected sex with everybody. So whoever this person is, they treat everybody the same. I really don't know why anybody would feel special with this person. This could be a baby daddy energy. Somebody wants to go to a concert. This could be an ex that's bitter as well. And it says, I love how you love me. Let's start a family. It says, I look up to you, but will never let you know. So let's tap into the energy a little bit more, because I feel like it's a lot more energy that's not being expressed here. But when it comes to protecting yourself and cleansing your energy, cleansing this person in particular from your energy, that's definitely the right choice. You made the right choice, and that's the right thing to do. Because whoever this is, they've been stirring up negative energy. They've been stirring a cauldron pot for years and years and years and years, using your energy. And they ain't got that recipe no more. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hitting like that, whatever that is. So let's see. It looks like a mature man in the community is also receiving a message in the family room. So this could be a conversation amongst family about some sort of turnout involving a court case. This could be involving a situation between someone who's not a main man, a love situation, basically a main man that wasn't able to get on a journey. So there's a group of people in a family room, whether this is through text message, video chat, could be at somebody's house, right? Talking, and they talking about this person and how they not able to get in so-and-so's energy no more, how they're not allowed. They could possibly have asked this person, have you spoke to so-and-so? And they can't even tell them the last time that they spoke to you. But this is the kind of person, though, that will pretend and act like that they had just spoke to you. So let's get some energy out here. So who I'm picking up on, I'm picking up, if this is your ex, this is somebody who has been in your energy, and they've been making money off of situations, getting you to move around and getting you to fail at relationships. This person has been in the background making sure and ensuring that this is happening. So we're going to take a look behind the veil to see exactly what's going on here in this situation. So what has happened behind this veil? Spirit, angels, ancestors, ascended masters of the highest white lights, please help us to channel these messages clearly and accurately. Protect our minds, make all evil eyes go blind, and make all monitoring spirits go deaf. Thank you. So what's behind the veil is the Ten of Swords. This could have been a situation that could have been viewed as a situation of high honor, meaning that y'all could have been like that Dirk and Dage, that Jay-Z, Beyonce, that any of those things like that. Don't take it literally, because sometimes with these relationships, and it's one in particular, a couple that everybody looked up to and thought was so spiritual, behind the scenes, it's a lot of things going on. So I don't condone glorifying anyone's particular situation, but just to give a kind of, idea, okay, of what I'm talking about. So we have some sort of high honor position that somebody didn't receive justice in. Whoever this was, they possibly could have been waiting on some sort of ships to come in, and it just didn't happen, whether this was you or another person. So you could have possibly thought maybe this was your person, y'all was gonna thug it out together, and y'all was just gonna be that power couple. Meanwhile, this person was waiting on some sort of cycle to not close out, and this is the Ten of Swords. So this is definitely a heavy betrayal. Somebody didn't want you to be looked at as the Empress, because we do have the Empress that's in reverse here. This could have a lot to do with your parenting ability, skill, your ability to just be nurturing. The Empress says a lot, you know what I'm saying? So, and they also didn't want you to have this awareness of, maybe they didn't want you to be aware of who you are, your title, your position. But who I'm talking to, you definitely a high priestess. So I just really don't know how this person thought that they was going to pull this off. But we do have the Ten of Swords here, because either way it goes, somebody set an intention and they carried out the plan. They implemented it, right? So that it would come into fruition. And so now somebody is quite worried, concerned at this time about this opportunity with the star. We got the star right behind that. Whoever this person is, they could actually be real worn out, just defeated, exhausted. They don't know exactly what to do at this point. And that's exactly where they should be. They should be in that energy. Why? Because their chakras is all off balance anyways. This person been off balance, but they know how to put on a good show and pretend in front of the people that they have their stuff together more than what they actually do. Even convincing those other people that you are some sort of illegitimate type person. I really feel like, because this person, they say, let's start a family. If this is not an ex who you don't have a family with, this is an ex who you do have a family with, and they're using people. Either or, an ex that you don't have kids with or an ex that you do, they're using people to try to come in and sabotage things for you. Or this is what happened in the past. Possibly this Queen of Wands kind of energy here. It could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, feminine energy, but this is what these people do. So when it comes to these distorted masculines, they feel like they can just get people around you to make you jealous. And I don't know, to me it sounds like it's coming from men who are already insecure and jealous. Because if you did nothing to this person to deserve 10 swords, why is these people or this person even coming at you in that kind of way? That's because these people are distorted, Hierophant reversed. So they're gonna always feel like there's an injustice. So this is what's going on behind the veil. This is the stuff that's not being shown to the public. They're definitely wearing a mask. So as far as whatever this thing is, you would have to definitely dig deeper into it to figure out what's going on in the situation. But what's the Ten of Swords here? We got the Nine of Pentacles that's in reverse. I feel like whoever this person is, they're definitely in a greedy bag. This is somebody who wants the title, wants the position, but they don't want to do the work to earn it, to say that I've earned my stripes for whatever this is. So this person pick fights with you or people because they just want to, because it's their world and you live in it type shit. So this is how a person lost abundance. They needed to. But what's the Nine of Pentacles that's in reverse here? We got the Queen of Cups here. What else? The Six of Wands, Eight of Cups that's in reverse. So what I'm getting is that whoever this person is, that they definitely would present some sort of truth to the public to make it seem like you're some sort of cold-hearted person, because this person's motivation was to get you to actually be in this distorted kind of energy. So whoever you are, you're showing up as this Queen of Cups here in the upright. This is somebody who wanted victory and success with getting your emotions to be stuck, because we all know that's how you're able to gain your abundance. You have to be in alignment in order to even manifest. So this is what this person knows. And they listen to people's readings and they stalk and harass people so they can get bits and pieces of information so they know how to use it. It's giving 48 laws of power. Somebody who reads those types of books just to gain some information. This is the type of person who read books for information just to use it against people. That kind of person. All right. So they know that whoever you are, you're in the spotlight. People watch you. And so you naturally have to be aware of how you appear to look in front of other people. Well, this person wanted to cause you some sort of painful ending by having you look some sort of messed up, some sort of you're off emotionally mentally you don't have everything together, right? Because if this is an ex, they want to make it seem like and try to rewrite the story of what actually happened. So if this is a person who's been missing out of their child's life for 10 plus years, they want to rewrite the story to make it seem like, oh, you withheld the child from them, or you were some sort of illegitimate parent who needed the assistance from everybody else around you, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And this could have been a person who withheld money from you, spoke down on you, told you negative things. You wasn't ever gonna be shit, because that's how this person thinks. You just want to live off welfare, all right? And you could have been a person who you overcame all of that. So you could have depended upon other people because you had to. This person wasn't there, right? So you need help from somebody. Overcame all of the obstacles, all those situations, and this person is still mad, right? But it don't matter. If you receive assistance from the government, if you get Section 8, if you get low income housing, whatever the case may be, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something too. Because this is the type of person that in the same breath, they will also say, so not only are they saying that you ain't shit, but they're saying that if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have gotten those benefits from the government, the low income housing, Section 8, the food stamps, the Medicaid. That's definitely broke ghetto hood mentality thinking. I just heard something and it just pissed me off all over again. I remember this one chick. She said she didn't want to work extra hours because she didn't want her rent to go up. I said, they not like us. But the us people, we're the ones that's getting blamed, collective, for being them. People who just want to be lazy and work for free or not work at all, basically. So what's occupation here? Because next we have occupation. So occupation with the 8 of Cups in reverse. What's this? I find it interesting that we was just talking about being lazy and who these people really are for real. This collective of masculines distorted. And I really hope that these collective of people can get their stuff together and not just appear to have it together by bibbity bopping the people around them to make them believe that they have it together, but actually have it together. So what's occupation here? We got the 8 of Wands, the 10 Wands. So what I'm seeing is that there's something set in motion that is coming to an end. But here it looks like that there's some sort of energy that's being projected towards you. And it looked like it's coming from whoever this King of Wands is. So this is somebody definitely taking action. But I'm seeing that whatever they planning on doing, because I do see that somebody is planning on coming in, but maybe you could have a hard time making a decision about something right now. But whatever this is, okay, because somebody doesn't want you to have wish fulfillment in a situation. It could be with the King of Wands, or this person could be a King of Wands, but whatever the situation is, a lover situation. So this person is planning on coming in, right? They planning on coming in. And they want you to be heavily burdened. They want you to carry a lot of burdens, but the 2 of Wands is in reverse. So that's not going to happen. So this person could be, with this occupation, this could be somebody who you work for. This person could be like bossery, scratch that. This person could be bossy or very just intolerant. They try to act like they can't really tolerate the things that you do. You could be doing things perfectly normal within the normalcy of whatever it is that you're doing. But this person would just overreact and just take it just way out of proportion. That's this person. All right. This could also be a situation where this person is planning to make you carry a lot of burdens, or make whoever the person is that's in your energy carry a lot of burdens, because they want this person to feel like really judgmental when it comes to wish fulfillment. And I feel like what it's doing is it's causing whoever this person is that's in your energy to judge. Even you, it could be your energy as well. So if you're in the energy of you're constantly scrutinizing what the person in your energy is doing and not doing, it'll make you feel like that. So let's say somebody got a little stomach or fell off their workout routine for a while. Maybe somebody is not really quite living up to your standard. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of person that's putting this energy out here, and they're planning to do this, or they did do this. So they're putting that energy out there so that a person can feel like that, if that makes sense. And this is definitely speaking about a lover situation. So that's that. So what is 10 of Wands with the 8 of Wands? We got 7 of Wands here. So we went from the 8 to the 7. So what I'm seeing, that this person is not even going to be able to take action to do that. We got the Chariot here. Death is at the bottom of the deck here. Let's see, what is this? What is the Chariot? The Fool. So I'm just really getting that whoever this ex is, this person who really looks up to you but will never tell you, this person, they just doing the most. They really just need to sit down at this point, because what I'm seeing is the Hangman that's here in reverse. This person, they possibly could have gotten demoted, or this is their true energy anyway, which is a Page of Pentacles. This person very much so needs to focus on whatever it is that's crumbling in their life, because they are going through endings, and they are the ones who's going to be stuck carrying these burdens. Because I feel like whoever this person is, they be going through shit in life, and they looking at you like, well, you need to go through it too. Well, see, that's the difference between collective and you. All right. The difference is that you want collective to be your twin flame. You want collective to be your soulmate, but it's neither. Okay. So a twin flame will be somebody who mirrors you, and that's not the case in this situation. This person needs to get far the fuck away from your energy. And like I said in the beginning, if you're cleansing and clearing your energy out of whoever this person is, kudos to you and good job. Because that's exactly what you need to be doing. So all it takes is for you to take some sort of first step, some sort of leap of faith. Get this person gone, child. Because we do have false document here. We're going to look into that. We're going to see what this false document is. What's false document with the Fool? 3 of Pentacles in reverse. We have that 2 of Wands in reverse that's coming out. What you trying to tell us, Spirit? I really feel like this person is trying to say that you're in some sort of weird ass competition with them. This person is trying to say y'all are in competition with them. But how can that be? Because you're actually the Wheel of Fortune, and this person is stuck in their minds, feeling trapped with that devil energy too. They the ones that can't move. 4 of Swords, because they in your energy thinking about you all day. So 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Wands reverse. What else? These came out together. It's the King of Cups and the 5 of Cups. This is exactly who this person is. This ex could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, masculine. All right. The King of Cups, it definitely talks about somebody who's basically, I wouldn't say they have it all together. I would say this person they're definitely working on themselves, but this is somebody who's also longing. So remind you, the cup energy, these are people who have an abundance of fucking just emotions, right? But also this is somebody who, they want more out of life. They want more authority. They want more recognition and things like that. And now this person is in regret. So why would somebody like that be in regret? I'll wait. I really feel like whoever this King of Swords is, that this person spoke up about some sort of turbulence going on in this King of Cups life, because they definitely manipulated and lied in a situation, and this was all done in secret. Remember, this person is obsessed with getting you to look a particular kind of way so they can look a particular kind of way. So that's what this is. They definitely world in reverse. They wanted to keep the cycle going, and they was waiting on this shit to come in. They was waiting on these things to happen. But let's clarify the 5 of Cups. See, this person was in the background manipulating your emotions, manipulating your mental space, and all kinds of things. Even if y'all have children together, this person was manipulating the damn kids too. Also, see, confirmation. Listen, that truck just happened to just drive by. Okay. Yeah, 9 of Wands, that's in the reverse. This person is in regret because they gave up. This is somebody who want to get back in your energy. They gave up. Let me run it back real quick for the people who forgot. I look up to you, but I will never let you know. Y'all probably got grown kids together. They want to start all the way the fuck over with you. Best believe it. They a bitter ex, or they could have lots of exes in their energy that's bitter. Look, and this is the one. I have so much regret for losing my chance with you. And they definitely want you to unblock them, but this is in reverse. You're not unblocking this motherfucker. This is somebody who tried to have you in an open relationship. And also, it's somebody really concerned about my language, my verbiage, how I speak when I get on here and do what it is that I do. Let me tell you something. Don't be worried about me. Don't worry about that. I think there's bigger issues that you need to be concerned about. Because while y'all be sitting up here and judging other people, y'all be forgetting that God be judging y'all as well. Okay, clock it. All right, so anywho, and I'm going to continue doing what I need to do. Because when you're in this position, you're actually a person who picks up on other people's energy. So if I'm cussing, that's because I'm meeting y'all where y'all are at. I'm not in nobody's church disrespecting nobody's facility or whatever the fuck. This is my channel, all right? And we just gonna make it do what it do, because I'm always gonna do what God told me to do, all right? And that's just period. So that's the false document. It could have been like a false agreement. This person could have had you in some sort of false marriage as a spiritual spouse and things of that nature. But whoever this person is, they're very wicked. We got North Node out here. We're going to get into it and see what that's about. So what's North Node here? The North Node for you, wow, 10 Pentacles and the Lover. Wow. That says a lot about whoever you are. Lovers. Now I see why this person trying to get back in your energy. So we got Lovers with the 10 Pentacles here. What else? Temperance energy. Very much so balanced. Very much so know what the hell you doing. Temperance. And this person, whoever this is, they can't stand that either. So whoever you are, you could have been honestly in the energy of you just going through your daily routine. You just doing what it is that you do. Honestly, this person, they practice so much dark magic that it feels almost normal for you to have to defend and protect yourself in particular kinds of ways. And by you doing that, it's like you don't think it's normal to be any other kind of way. You can just put the sword down. You could just put the whatever kind of weapon down. You know what I'm saying? But this is asking you to not be practical in situations. Or it's just saying don't sacrifice who you are to appease nobody else, basically, is what I'm getting here. Because we do have that temperance. It's like you right there, especially with that Lovers and that 10 Pentacles. You right there. So it's always going to be some sort of obstacle that comes in the way that's going to test you. And people want to throw you off your square, make you feel like this is not what you're supposed to be doing. So, of course, whoever this person is or these people are, they're going to believe the lies. They're going to make up the lies. They want to try to make you seem like, and it's just like, for why y'all even going to these extents to do this type of stuff? You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of things have to be questioned. And I do remember seeing that Hierophant in the reverse card. That's exactly who this person is. So in the reverse, it means you definitely want to question authority, because it's a lot of people out here just being blindly led by the blind. I do see the Moon card as well in my mind's eye. I saw it in the deck as well. Here we go, at the bottom of the deck. I ain't telling no lies. All right. This was that false document. The false document is that you were supposed to be some sort of distorted empress. You wasn't never taking care of your motherfucking responsibilities, and that's all you've been doing your whole life. Matter of fact, this person learned best from you. Anybody else who they got with after you, they wasn't standing on shit. They couldn't hold the candle to the fire. They just couldn't. So we got the World in reverse. This person could be trying to say, constantly waiting on something to happen and it's not coming, and all these injustices is always happening for you. Ugh. But then we got the Hierophant in reverse, and that's what I was just talking about. But this is somebody who never gave to you. Why are they even in your life? Why do they even have anything to say or 2 cents to contribute about anything that's going on in your life when they was missing for 10 plus years out of you and your child's life? If your child is older, but if they're younger, maybe less time. You know what I'm saying? But these are the things that we have to go through. And I wish you the best if you are going through something like that, because that's not easy. And I wouldn't be sitting up here talking about something that I didn't know anything about. I've had to utilize resources because that was the only thing that was there for me. And if it wasn't there for me, then I don't know where I would be, because apparently this other person wasn't there. So when it comes to somebody gaining access back into your life, collective, you really have to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, do they even fucking deserve it? Because if you are showing up as a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's because of them. That's the only thing I can think of. It's because of them. Now, if that is the case, why is this situation not going a whole opposite and total different way? Why aren't you beefed out with whoever they with? Why ain't you in the same vicinity, city, state? Why aren't you in the same community with this person? You don't have anything to do with this person. And that's just that. Because I just really want to make sure we clear this air for whoever the collective is. Because this person is psycho. I really feel like if they don't have medication, they need to go to the doctor and get that prescription, whoever this is. And quite frankly, the rest of the community is tired of their ass too. It takes a certain amount of delusion or illusion to be like a reader, a channeler, and things like that. But it's just like, come on now. It's a fine line between now you just being delusional about the whole shit. But I feel like when people get a feel for something that they like, and they like, oh, this is how it feels, this is what it is, then they just run off and take off with it. And it's like, this person is not supposed to be doing that. So they will be held accountable for whatever the hell it is they doing. I hope that y'all receive the justice that you're supposed to receive, that you're due to receive in a situation. And if you have any things to add, feel free to leave them down in the comment below. I believe my information is in the description box. So if you wanted to email me, that's fine too. But I'm going to be selective. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm going to be selective with who I reply to. Yep. Anyway, those are the messages. And be sure to always do what God is telling you to do. And I'm going to do what God is telling me to do. And until next time, peace.